Ladies and gentlemen, on the TV table we have Ganda taking on Aiden Joseph. On table number 7 we have Ibra September taking on Kelvin Fikoti. On table number 1 we have David Janet of Kenya taking on Stanford Jite from Malawi. Vera.
Aiden Joseph. Don't gera van tips, don't say. Weg is weg, nee. Weg is weg. Strong is good. You're the best in the business. You're the best in the business. Come on.
very good evening, Africa. Now, at least by this stage, which is the second round of the winners bracket of this ongoing Super 16-man competition of the MCHANA Pool Club, it's supposed to be the biggest match of the competition, at least in terms of accolades won from both players. Also a match that has two friends in real life, but two very good opponents on the table, having faced off against each other so many times. And yes, we are still watching so many times, and one of them is now all the way from Durban in South Africa, Jeremiha Naidoo, nicknamed Ganda Ganda, taking on his friend and international teammate Aiden Joseph, all the way from Johannesburg, also in South Africa. It is a race to 13 for a place in the semi-finals of the winners side of the draw. This one will be the third frame of the match, in which Jerry, the one that is queuing right now, is having a 2-frame lead and attempting to win a third. How good will this shot be? Sometimes it takes too little time between shots. It's how he wins, it's how he loses. He gets to pot the wrong ball, and of course Aiden, with these kinds of opportunities, will always utilize them. Like you can see him playing the black into space and freeing one of his reds. In the process, we'll want to draw the white ball backwards towards the top end of the table, off the cushion. The shot now comes through. And now, at this stage, you always know when you are a fan of Aiden that the frame is as good as gone. While he will be having two tempting shots, trying to put black either to the corner pocket bottom right, maybe the center pocket. Is going for the bottom right, and he has seeming is. And pulls one back. Just like that, it is Aiden 1 and Jerry 2. Sometimes it's not even easy moving to a foreign country on the same flight, hoping that you win. And if you win, you hope that your colleague takes position number 2, and then as early as round number 2, you get to face off. That is what sports is about. You compete with your competitors, you also compete with your colleagues when that time comes. It has really been a long while since Jerry last won an African Cup of this magnitude. In my memory, I think it was the Eswatini Pool Festival. That was way back in 2023. Since then, he has had so many near misses. He was third in the ATS Super 16-man comp that was organized in Uganda, a comp like this one, but was played for 4 days. Actually 3 days. He also came third in the second edition of the event that was played right here. He came third in the Grand MCHANA Open Championship, which was organized right here at the end of last year. And he actually played many of his games on this very table because it was center table. Now he's getting to face the wrath of Aiden, who went 2 frames to 0 down and is attempting to win a second for himself and make it equalizer. Aiden will be putting yellow to the center pocket on the right and black to the corner pocket top left for him to equalize. And despite both Jerry and Aiden being Mazambani's South African friends, Mazambani never shies away from supporting Aiden against whoever it may be. And he's shouting Aiden's name, saying, how can one man be as strong as Aiden? But now, Jerry is proving to Mazambani that they are equally strong because scores are level 2-2, race to 13. The other matches ongoing, the loser side of the chart, Ibra versus Kelvin. I think 1 frame has been played and the Ugandan is leading. The loser side is race to 11. Another match that's about to happen on the winner's side of the chart is between Roit should be Royd, unless I'm mistaken, taking on Brian Kiptalam. I'm not yet very sure about that, by the way. But then another match is happening now, confirmed, between Kenya's David Njani Bike, who is taking on Malawi's Stanford Griven Gente. That one's live on my YouTube channel, Peter Chove Live. And Kelvin versus Ibra is on the MCHANA Pool Club Facebook page. But the one that you are watching is the biggest of them all.
Aiden Carl Joseph.
There have been just a little signs of Jerry getting back to his base, but not really. In the last
Come on, the strongest Aiden Joseph. Nothing wrong with a miscue, like nothing wrong with a miscue.
And how about this for a top class stream involving two top class players from a top class ball playing nation at a top class venue for top class prizes and top class facilitation. None of them is paying a single penny. Everything being sponsored by MCHANA Pool Club, including registration, air travel, accommodation, and of course prizes. The whole of $6,000 is what is the prize pot for these 16 players, majority of whom are Kenyan, of course Kenyan, but also 2 from Tanzania, 2 from Uganda, 2 from Zambia, 2 from Zimbabwe, 1 from Malawi. The 2 South Africans are drawing 2-2. One of them will have to be left on the figure 2, and the other going to figure 3, seemingly Jerry, aiming for black to the corner pocket. And how beautiful he's gliding white ball around the cushions of the table, because a very safe way for him to put the last red, and black is always portable as easy can be to the center pocket on the right for the giant player, all the way from Durban to lead by 3 frames to 2. This one promises to be one of the quickest matches of the competition, if not the very quickest, because you are going to be watching clearance after clearance after clearance. And to reach this level, both of them were very enterprising. Jerry taking down the Ugandan Ibra by 13 frames to 11, by the way, although Jerry won the first 6 frames all with 1 visit of the table. I don't think I have ever seen that one happening. And in no little time, I'm informed that the first 5 frames were played in 6 minutes. That means about 1 minute and about 5 seconds, 1 minute and 10 seconds for each frame. Maybe the 10 seconds were being used for racking balls or something, and then 1 minute or less for him to clear each frame that he did play on the table. Aiden did take down Kelvin by 13 frames to 5. At one time, Kelvin was down by 6 frames to 5, and that was the last time he won a frame. Aiden winning the last 7 all in a row. I remember him missing only 1 shot in that sequence of attack. Now here comes Jerry. I like it when the players are so competitive against each other, despite being so friendly again against each other. Just days ago, they were competing on the same team, the South African Ghost Nation team. I also love Jerry and the rest of the South African team for that humility, accepting to have the team named after one player when the other players are brands of their own. I love that kind of humility. I also remember it with Aiden when he was teamed up with Caesar to play the doubles in Ultimate Pool Morocco, and the team was called Team Chandiga, and Aiden accepted his brand for just 1 match to be eaten into by the brand of another player, showing that while they are competing, it is friendly competition, not beef. Jeremiha Naidoo going for yellow to the corner pocket, and seemingly just about to win another. He's playing like someone who has been playing on these tables for a longer time. This one will be hit with power, white ball bouncing off the cushion on the left into perfect position where he can put now the last yellow to the corner pocket. Again, white ball bouncing off the right cushion, in perfect position for the same player to put black to the corner pocket from this camera angle now on the bottom right. Hits it with power and wins the frame. 2 frames won with 1 visit of the table. Speed Merchant, the potting machine of Africa. Jeremiha Naidoo now leads by 4 frames to 2.
Vera.
Aiden Joseph. Aiden Joseph.
Chobe kindly.
I'm gonna go. Nothing wrong with the dry break legs. You wait legs. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go.
Jack. Jack.
In the meantime, after this scratch from Jerry, it will be an opportunity for Aiden to equalize for the second time in this match. Remember, Jerry won the first two, Aiden won the next two, Jerry won the next two. It's now time for Aiden to try and play equalizer yet again. They have faced off a few times before, but not few, there are very many. Sometimes money matches, sometimes sponsored, sometimes money matches even played at Aiden's home, Jerry accepting to go there all the way. and sometimes different sessions all in a row. I also do remember a final of a big compact Canterbury that was won by Aden, winning positions number 1 and 2 with victory over Jerry in the final. On foreign soil, they have not gotten to face off so many times, but this is what they have gotten to be subjected to. One of them has, after this match, to drop to the loser side of the tournament, one maintaining 2 lives in the winner's side and qualifying for the semi-finals. Can't tell which one will be losing, can't tell which one will be losing. I can only tell that we are going to be entertained to the fullest as long as this race to 13 still lives on. Aiden Joseph now with white to pot black to the corner pocket, now top right end of the table, and makes very light work of the clearance as he makes it now 5 for himself and 5 for Jerry after 10 frames. I'm trying to play the video backwards just to see how much these first 10 frames have been played for.
Ladies and gentlemen,
as in how much time.
On the TV table, you have a blockbuster. Aiden Joseph taking on Ganda. Tied at 5-all. On table number 7, we have
it's 15.5 minutes. The amount of time for which we have gotten the first 10 frames done is something to learn from these guys about playing speed.
Leading by a frame to nothing. On table number 2, we have Jackson Karaoke taking on Dula from Tanzania, and it's tied at 11-all. On table number 4, we have
and there is a match that is headed to the wire, probably 11-11 between Jackson Karaoke, he's nicknamed Mrefu, he's Kenyan, taking on Tanzania's Abdullah Hussein. They are drawing 11-all. That match is now live on Peter Chebe Live YouTube, while MCHANA Pool Cup Facebook does have another crunch match between Ibra and Kelvin from Uganda and Zambia respectively in that one. It's tied at 2-all between Ibra and Kelvin, with Kelvin having won the last 3 sessions between the players in 2 lives. He won at Queens in Bulawayo, taking Ibra out of his first and second life, and then the 3rd place match that was played earlier this week at Q Masters in Tanzania.
Out of the competition is the losers bracket, but on the TV table is the winners bracket between
Basembeza Arafat, thank you for watching, supporting Jerry, Wash Time Life.
Whoever loses gets
Nakapino Mathi, you are South African, you prefer Aiden because he makes less mistakes, okay? Magisha Nathan, also thank you for watching. You say if Ibra is defeated by Fikoti, it will be 4 defeats after this loss. Yes, it was. No, in Masaka, it ended 11 frames to 1. It was Ibra who won. The next 3 frames have all been won by Kelvin. But the just ended frame on this table has been won by Jerry. You are to lose count of how many clearances you will see in this one with one visit of the table. I also like the different camera angles in which you are watching this seemingly world-class match now. Bainon Lennon, thank you for watching. Edman Nduro, you say that Jerry does not care about the patterns. No, he has a pattern, only that he pulls it off at very breathtaking speed. He's not sure about, he's the fastest player on the African continent. By the way, it is on this table that he set the record for the fastest frame ever recorded by an African player. Jerry was playing against, I think he was playing against Ginte in the Super 16-man comp of the 80. If I'm not mistaken, it was 34 seconds, the amount of time in which he finished that race. Also, he has the 2nd fastest frame ever finished by an African player, 36 seconds, him against Zambia's Victor Sinyenza in Lusaka, coming to 2 years ago. The only player who comes kind of close, but maybe distantly close in terms of playing speed, should be Ginte. there are some frames that have been also won in way less than a minute. The only specialty with Jerry is that even when it's not a time tournament, he can pull off those very fast frames. There's the one that Caesar won against Hazard. I think it took about 40 seconds in Kampala. There's the one which Ibrahim Kayanja won also in Uganda, which took just 43 seconds. But those ones were time tournaments, and the player needed to finish the frame in very little time or else drop out. It came at a moment where they had less than a minute to finish the frame or else drop out of the competition. And it's understandable when it's finished very fast. But Jerry just plays very fast and in his normal play. And now Aiden is snookered. He has produced this kind of pot earlier in the week. Who doesn't remember that match against Dog City? First frame, he may do something exactly the same. This time around, he comes slightly short, and every opportunity Jerry has been getting like this, he has been punishing Aiden in this match. Last time out, Jerry was participating prior to today was at Q Masters in Tanzania, where he was defeated in the second round by the eventual winner, Royd, in a game that was so well appreciated in the quality of pool that was played from both players. And for Jerry winning frames at breathtaking speed, for Royd using his composure and solidity to take down Jerry, who will probably be increasing his lead against Aiden to 2 frames as long as he can finish this frame, which he seemingly will. Look at how much time he's taking to pot the balls, or will I say look at how little time he's taking to pot the balls. Looks like he's playing in a time competition. He is just playing normally. Red to the corner pocket, simple backspin off the cushion, and then just like that, another frame is gone away. Look at how little time he's taking to aim. He aims once, then the next shot is a hit, and normally he doesn't miss. It's the way he loses, but most of the time it is the way he wins. Very entertaining, also very daring to watch. Jeremiha Naidoo 7, Aiden Joseph 5. Rest to 13 for a place in the winners bracket semi-finals. Jackson Kariuki, Kenyan, leads by 12 frames to 11 against Tanzania's Abdallah Hussein, and is supposed to be the dark horse of the competition. Kariuki is the least name of all that are participating in this competition, and yet he's trying to show that he can really make it. But one person who is showing even better is Jerry, who now has a 3-frame lead for the first time in the match, starting to show baby steps of him qualifying into the semi-finals of the winners bracket with 2 lives intact. Jerry 8, Aiden 5. He's aiming for the second ball. Aiden for the break and hits them hard. Will he make a ball? Crucial that he does. He makes the black ball. It is a void break. Under the circumstances, he will be getting to break the same frame again with no score recorded. Still Jerry 8 and Aiden 5. Looks like Kelvin leading against Ibra by 3 frames to 2. In that one, the loser could be the first person to exit the competition entirely. If Kelvin loses that one, he will be boarding back to Tanzania, go for Q Masters, which is his home as a pro player nowadays. If Ibra loses that one, he will be heading back to Roxbury in Kampala, which is his home on the table. Aiden could replace the loser of that match in the loser's side of the draw, because it's starting to seem like Jerry is not only playing so well, he is also a little bit fortunate. Like now on this kind of break, he seems to have intended to play one of the yellows dead, have the kind of cue ball in perfect space for him to make another clearance of this red's frame, and like he has normally done, it will again be finished in no time wasted. In a few more seconds, it will be him having a 4-0 lead against Aiden. Playing like he intends to waste no time at all, like he intends to entertain. White ball of cushion in space, just like that. This frame is as good as gone. Have top spin white ball bouncing off the cushion, and you have the easiest black to pot, and everybody is now clapping for him, not only because he's leading, but also because he's queuing so well. And now the lead is stretched to 4 frames. Aiden 5 and Jerry 9. The ghost is most likely heading out of the first life. He'll be hoping probably to make a very big comeback on Jerry. Better still, utilize his second life to qualify for the final, try to fight for the victory. After all, it is possible to win the competition from the second life as possible as it is from the first. This time round, it is Jerry to scratch on the break, and it is Aiden to punish Jerry. You can see the difference between the two players. Both of the players are attack-minded players, but the number of seconds Aiden has taken before playing his first shot in this frame, Jerry will never ever take. Jackson Karaoke has defeated Abdallah Hussein. It was 12-12 before Jackson did win a decider. And yes, Abdallah Hussein drops to the loser's side of the tournament. One Tanzanian is still in the winner's side, that is Saif Hamad. The other Tanzanian is in the loser's side. One Zambian into the winner's side, Reid. One Zambian, Kelvin, in the loser's side. One Ugandan in the winner's side, Caesar. One Ugandan on the loser's side, Ibra. Two South Africans on the winner's side. They are facing each other. One of them is dropping to the loser's side in the next later time. Could be this guy, unless he starts winning frame after frame after frame. For now, he seems to be about to win a frame for the first time in 5 as he aims for black and shoots it into the center pocket and pulls one back. The lead is cut to 3 frames. It is Aiden now 6 and Jerry 9.
Current African champion, not an opinion lens, on paper, in black and white, not once but twice in a row. The 2-time African champion, Aiden Joseph, on paper. Come on, the ghost. Come on, the ghost. See me now, see me no more. See me now, see me no more. The ghost. Come, Jacob. Come on, you. Weg is weg, Lucas. Weg is weg. Handcirkelen. How can one man be so strong?
Teresa Tucker, thank you for watching. Edmond Ndoro, stop the violence. Ayanda Mthikulu, thank you for watching. You want Aden, you say Aden is fishing for money matches. No, he's not fishing. He has lost 5 frames with 1 visit of the table. He's winning the next 2. He too with 1 visit of the table. This match, I want to repeat, is being played at world class level, and for both of the players. 7 to 9 now, with Aiden cutting the lead to 2 frames. Jerry is getting 2 minutes of timeout. Once again, the score is Aiden 7 and Jerry 9. The stream remains on and commentary resumes with the resumption of play.
Now we are back like we are back with full momentum. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. We are back like we've never left, right? Come on. We are back like we've never left. Aden, come on. Come on, Aiden. Come on, Joseph. Come on, the Ghost Nation. Come on, the Ghost. Aiden Joseph. Aiden Joseph, the strongest Qist in Africa.
As a matter of updates, the Ugandan Ibra Sejimba leads by 4 frames to 2 against Kelvin, the Zambian. That match is in the first round of the loser side of the chart. And yes, in that one of the players is exiting the tournament shortly. And then 4-1, Brian Kiptalam Lotto is leading against Malvan Mokonzo, attempting to make a second shock in a row. So far, the dark horse of the competition, at least Brian, if he can lose, he can win the ongoing game. The other results, not exactly on table. We have seen the disqualification of David Njani, the Kenyan. And Ginte has been given the win by way of bye after the tournament director ruled that David was not showing the competitive spirit of the game. And here, still 9 frames to 7, Jerry leads against his friend Aiden. Now Jerry has a red near the center pocket to think about, and before I could even complete the statement, he played the white ball into a yellow close to that red and played it open, and should be good enough to take this clearance with his current visit of the table, as long as they can make a ball here. The red closest to the cue ball is portable to the corner pocket, probably direct, probably off the yellow, gets it off the yellow, but does not sink it in and gives chance for Aiden to play.
Come on, Aiden, man. Come on, the strongest. Come day.
Oh no.
It's okay.
It was a very good attempt on playing a very skilled shot. He is intended to have the bank on. Pot his yellow off the cushion, have cue ball being played into the red at the top end of the table, which he has since then come to miss. Since then it's a foul, and since then another opportunity for Jerry to take another frame off Aiden. As long as red he's looking at is passable, the frame should be as good as gone. And has made it look so intricate. A little movement of the cue ball off the cushion with a big spin, and now follows it up with the top spin as white follows the red. This time white moving close to the black for Jerry to pot easy black and increases his lead to 3. Once again it is Jerry 10 and Aiden 7. And Jerry now needing to win 3. Aiden needing to win 6 out of the last 8. Not all that realistic, but again it's Aiden. Maurice Rahim, you want to hear Mazambani's voice, Believe you me, Mazambani is noisy, but not as noisy as he usually is, because he doesn't have enough energy, and for obvious reason. Maurice Rahim, Basembeza Arafat, thank you for watching, supporting Jerry. Udini Uya, thank you for watching. You're asking where the Maluva's game is being streamed. It is on Break and Finish Live Facebook, and last time I checked, he was down Maluva by 4 frames to 1. And now the match between Maluva and Kiptalam has gotten Kiptalam extending his lead. Is now 5 frames to 1. He does the lead. And in that one, it is race to 13. The loser side, it is race to 11.
Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Home day. Home day.
The first time that I ever got to have a discussion with Aiden was when he made the tour of Uganda. He was one of the people who did pick him from the airport. We came discussing about how competition is in South Africa compared to other places. He said that he was sure that he's more accomplished than Jerry, but say that on his day Jerry can win Aiden very easily, because he says he can pot better than any other player on the African continent. And at Jerry's best form, I think, is Africa's potting machine.
Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go.
I also like how fast both of these players think. The moment one misses a shot, the other gets out of the blocks immediately and plays within few seconds. And Aiden, with the one intention, finish the yellows frame, start a comeback against Jerry, which could help him regain what looks like a first slot out of 2, which he's about to lose as if he doesn't win 6 out of the next 8, including this one. Looks like one of the 6 could be done. Oops, he may need to play yellow off red for him to maintain white ball for the second yellow. I like it when players play as though they are listening to me.
Too easy for the ghost now. Too easy for the ghost.
And another back spin, and the rest is a formality. As Pillar celebrates what looks like a win, at least in another frame for Aiden. Black is sunk. Oh no. Oh, it almost got into the pocket, but it won't matter. Aiden 8 and Jerry 10.
Only 2 frames. Only 2 frames. C-class airport. 2 frames. Red apple, green apple. Come on.
Ibra now 4 and Kelvin 4. Kiptalam 5 and Maluva 1. Jerry 10. Aiden 8. In the next few seconds it could be Jerry 11. Has to be careful with the cue ball. It's not natural. If he puts the red to the center pocket normally, it may have to be moved towards the top end of the table and backhand with very big spin like this. Played into the black. Probably we have witnessed the best shot of this competition so far, all the way from Japan to torment the pool tables far away in Nairobi. The best of Jerry so far in this competition. A round of applause from the fans. Jerry 11 and Aiden 8. And I know that many of you are watching this action from South Africa, but you should be having your sides, whichever side you are. You have every reason to worry if you are from anywhere around Johannesburg, because I know that you're supporting Aiden, probably the best player from Gauteng, and he's down, and now dangerously down, because the guy he's playing against is minding none of how close he is as a friend with Aiden. He just wants to take him out, at least of his first life. Jerry knows it has really been a long while ever since he last won a major African comp. The whole of 2 years when he won the Eswatini Pool Festival. Shortly after he had won the first edition of Queens in Bulawayo, he has always been having first round exits, the round of last 32, and some near misses, most especially in the semi-finals. This tournament could provide him with an opportunity to win a first major African comp in a very long while. But first, must take down Aiden. As now Pina Mazambani starts shouting that the rest is a formality. How formal will it be? Aiden will prove him right or wrong. Look at the position of the black, which is so close to one of Aiden's reds. It should be the ball that Aiden will be having in mind. And he normally provides drama and fire and action on those ones when he wants to open up a dead ball. Now that is the kind of drama I'm talking about. How many times will these guys continue to play top class pool? No better way to entertain the African continent than shots of this level. Another top class shot from another top class player. Aiden Joseph now needing to put two reds, relatively tricky positions, especially given the position of black so close to the red, close to the bottom end of the table, which could hamper the movement of the cue ball if Aiden plays it fast. It's why I think he's deciding to play the distant red last, now deciding to change his mind a bit. Avoidance of contact between white and black is very crucial here. Yes, you can really see why I was saying that way. White contacts black and black is played dead. Aiden needs to recover a big shot, probably bouncing off 2-3 cushions at the top end. 1, 2, 3. Look at the movement of the cue ball. That is the best of the ghost. What a game, what a match, what a player, what a ghost. Aiden wins one of the better films you will ever get to see. Entertainment at its maximum best. He wins another, he pulls another back. Aiden 9 and Jerry 11.
Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go.
And I like that most of you are really uploading that kind of clearance from Aiden. Like Tigume, good luck, say, oh, you're good, yes. Magongo, the name boasts. Bobezi, supporting Jerry. Ian Kasi, you say, what is this? Davis Ahumaza and Luthor are uploading this fire. And Ben Jema Tongo Music, everybody appreciating the kind of quality pool that you are watching. And Aiden is not even yet tired of producing shots and magic over that level, needing to put one red to the center pocket on the right. Draws the cue ball backwards, has a problem of the red in between the two that are at the top end of the table, because it is also entangled close to two yellows, and will be the little bit of difficulty as Aiden attempts this clearance and manages white ball as perfect can be for that same ball. Has to be him drawing cue ball backwards and in perfect position, in a position where he could start with either of the reds that are now on the table. And if there is one man who can even dare to come back from 5 frames to 9 against Jerry and even dare to win the frame, that guy could be Aiden. Now here he is.
Remember the name.
The ghost is out over Aiden, unleashed upon the bulldozer for the first time in the match, needing to put black to the corner pocket, and will never ever miss from this kind of range. A third frame is won all in quick succession by Aiden. He comes within 1 frame of Jerry. With a few to go, Jerry needs 2, Aiden needs 3 out of 4. Aiden 10, Jerry 11.
Keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning. Come on. Keep the fire burning.
And while so many players from so many countries have demystified the dominance of South African players on the continent, but if you watch this match, the level at which it's being played, it will give you another thought on which country produces the best pool. This has been without a shadow of a doubt the best match of the competition so far, and this tournament, even being a top comp, I really doubt that we shall have a better match, but you never know. Let's keep our fingers crossed. A scratch in the break from Aiden does provide Jerry big chance for him to win a 12th match, to subject Aiden to needing to win the last 3 or else drop to the losers bracket. Here comes Jerry. This time he's taking more time than he usually takes. It shows how much it's the frame of interest from Jerry. But while he's putting in more time than he usually does, it seems like he's having the same exact effect. Simply needs to put one ball, white ball off the cushion, but with left spin. Just like that, he will be putting black to the center pocket and will be maintaining a 2-frame lead and will be needing to win one more frame before he can qualify for the first live semi-finals. Jeremiha Naidoo, the Bulldozer, 12. Aden Joseph, the Ghost, 10. Rest 13, 3 frames to go. Aiden must win them all or else drop the losers bracket, where he'll find the likes of Kelvin and Ibra and Ginte, amongst others, waiting for him.
Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go.
It's one of those times when even you're Aiden, you can no longer afford to miss a shot, lose a frame, commit an unforced error. You cannot even afford to be unfortunate. East Africa has been a very bad hunting ground for Aiden. He has never won a comp in Tanzania, has never won a comp in Uganda, has never won a comp in Kenya. Another comp is about to send him into the losers bracket unless he can win 3 frames in a row. He has gotten victories in East Africa, Aiden, but all of them money matches, not comps. And if I can count, this one should be what, the 7th comp that is having in East Africa or so. And he has gotten a miss on the bank and is granting Jerry chance to make one final clearance, which will take him into the winners bracket semis. For once, Jerry attempts a snooker, and it's a snooker that has come up really bad. Sometimes that's why he likes to play his game, because you can see him having tried out the game that he doesn't normally play, and he has missed the snooker. He's inspecting just to ensure that there is no touch effect between white and red. It's not touching. Aiden will be simply tapping the red with minimal power, which he has. They'll have to ensure that they looks like a frozen ball. Jerry is simply playing the cue ball as far away from any of Aiden's reds as possible. And how about Raid versus Caesar coming up next? A repeat of the final of the Q Masters Carnival. Many of you have been longing for that one. Now Nairobi is delivering it to you right free of charge. So Aiden at the end of the day can play snookers. He's not happy with the resting position of the red. Looks like on the MCHANA Pro Club Facebook page, it's 5-5 between Ibra and Kelvin. How good will this shot be? Another relative safety from Aden now with Jerry, who will surprise us with potting and then using cue ball with big right spin, opening up with a frozen yellow. Even Jerry, being the potting machine, decides to play patient this time round, recognizing the fact that patience pays, although it pains. It doesn't get any better than more than 1K watching live, and yet there are 3 matches at the same time, all the others having hundreds watching. And yet it's the day that the English Premier League does start. It's a sign of how popular this game is in this part of the world, most especially in the African continent, utilizing the internet to have the sport gain international recognition, having the likes of MCHANA now on board. This one is just a dress rehearsal for what is coming here this December. The Grand MCHANA is coming even bigger and better. That comp that was won last year by Caesar is having way more money. Hopefully more players, more reason to play, and more countries participating. And the Timbuktu International Pool Carnival is also gearing up. We are promised the second edition could come as early as before the year ends. One of these players will say bye-bye to poverty, and I'm saying they are poor, but a comp, I am hearing that it could have someone win twice as much money as Ishka won when he won the Timbuktu. And even for the Kenyan, the Shujaa, we call it the Shujaa, the one of Kenyans only, it will have twice as much money as they won last time around that the comp was organized months back. And also having ladies this time participating in their own competition, not alongside men. Does it come any better? Frame number 23 is played at the least speed of all that have happened in this match, which has without a shadow of a doubt been the best of them all. And I'll be sharing with you highlights of this match. You'll be seeing exactly what I'll be talking about. It's too much pool in just one match. Now the bullish Jerry with mixed results of late. South Africans can sometimes mean to be very good in double F competitions. Last time around that Aiden participated in one, he did take positions number 1 and 2 just over 1 week ago, just before he traveled to the Grand MCHANA. Actually, on the same day I was winning the weekly comp in Uganda. Some kind of build-up to the Q Masters. Maybe we are having a build-up to what could be a decider here. If Aiden wins this frame after that scratch from Jerry, he will be needing to win another, which if he does, then we shall have this match go to the wire, to the decider, to the divider. For a free shot, he will play one of the reds in space, having cue ball in even more spacious position. The rest should be a formality. You'll be playing a red to the center pocket on the left first, a red to the center pocket on the right next, and black to the corner pocket top left last, for him to win yet another frame to remain in with a chance of winning this match, especially he would have come back from what will be the mightiest comeback of the competition. Black is in, Aiden 11 and Jerry 12.
Aiden Joseph. One take. Keep the fire burning. We only needed that frame. We got it. The rest is a formality. Come on.
MCHANA Pool Club Facebook page has the match between Ibra and Kelvin. In that one, Kelvin now leads by 7 frames to 5.
Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Here we go, Aiden. Here we go. Come on the ghost, man. Come on the ghost. We make it work, man. We make it work. Come on, my friend.
Break and Finish Live Facebook does have Brian Kiptalam, listen to me, leading by 7 frames to 2 against Malvan Mokonza. He's attempting to beat a second player who is renowned to be way better than him, Brian being relatively junior. did take Ginte out of his first life. He's attempting now to take Maluva out just as is Ginte. Push both Maluva and Ginte into the loser side of the comp.
Aiden Carl Joseph.
But still turn for Aiden Carl Joseph to try and pull off what will be a mighty comeback. For once, Aiden not only misses, he puts the wrong ball, he puts Jerry's ball, he fouls. This one could be now Jerry winning the very last frame of the match and taking himself into the semi-finals of the winner's side of the draw with 2 lives intact, which I think could even be his last match of the day, because the comp does end tomorrow. There's still action coming up in the losers bracket. Going for clearance number 13 for himself, for his home city Durban. For multitude of fans of him who simply love watching him because of his very entertaining game, combining speed and accuracy in potting and manipulating white balls so well. He now has 4 reds on the table, only one of them positioned dead, and has white ball for it, the red that is near the corner pockets on the left, which he will now be rolling to the top left corner pocket. White ball having a very little bounce off the cushion. Has to play cushion ball first. They don't do anything funny. Jerry, of course, you will be doing nothing funny because this frame represents something big. Of course, when you want to win a comp like Jerry does, you have to beat some of your top competitors yourself. That is what exactly he's trying to do. Backspin, and the rest is the formality. Red to the corner pocket, bottom right, black to the center pocket on the left, and just like that, as the cheerleading Kenyans congratulate Jerry, even before victory is confirmed. Now the victory is confirmed once and for all. Aiden congratulates Jerry as the bulldozer takes the ghost out of the first life of the competition. And yes, Kenyans are learning that tipping is part of the whole game. They really loved what they've seen in the green machine. Aiden just will be dropping to the second life, where the likes of Kelvin, Ibra, Ginte are waiting for him. Jerry into the semi-finals on the winner's side. Final score, Jeremiha Naidoo 13 and Aiden Joseph 11. See you in the next one.